Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Lichess puzzle climb. So on chess.com I'm 2000 plus on puzzles and I've never really done the Lichess puzzles. So I'm going to check them out and see if we can see what sort of rating I am on Lichess compared to chess.com. And also I've had a haircut, guys, so I know I look a little bit more like a football bro, but deep down I'm still a chess nerd. I love it. I love it. So here, I don't know why I looked at that. I guess it threatens this. So, puzzles, guys. What you gotta do, checks, captures, attacks. So let's use this system of governance to try and solve these puzzles. Now, this isn't Puzzle Rush, so we're going to be properly going deep on these ones, making sure we get it right. Or so we hope. So, yeah, this looks nice because of check, but then if block, what do we have? I'm not so sure. Now, I don't know how strong this puzzle is, so I'm a bit unsure. Should we? I don't know. Yeah, we'll try this puzzle. It's almost harder because chess.com tells you what the rating of the puzzle is, whereas this doesn't. So checks, captures, attacks. So our queen is hit, so that's why I guess I wanted to move the queen. But we've got their queen hanging. I'm just realizing. So I mean, we can go check, take, and then win their queen. Which is nice and forcing. Or if they get the queen out of trouble, then we only win a pawn. So this wins just a straight bishop, and then we're just up a piece, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, rooks and a queen. So we're even on material, so this just wins a piece. So surely that's all right. Correct? Yeah. Oh, so we gained 200 points. Jump to next puzzle immediately. Okay. How do we actually how do we get to the next puzzle, guys? Yeah, okay, continue training. Okay. Right. So, that maybe took me a little bit too long, but I was giving the intro and, you know. So this just threatens unstoppable mate, I think. Have they got any checks? If not, then we go for this unstoppable mate. Unless there is a checkmate in 1. But checkmate in 2 is second best, right? Because there's no checks. So if this, checkmate in 2, have they got any checks? They've got this. It's not a check. So it's just bang, bang. Nearly pre-moved. But yeah, they sack the queen. So we can't take because of this pin. Oh, but we can just take, right? And then if queen takes, it unpins the pawn and pawn can recapture. So if takes, have they got any mate? This doesn't work, and this doesn't work either. So we just take the piece, right? Okay, so climbing up to 1850 already in these puzzles. So what is this? This is white to move. So black's just gone here. White, checks, captures, attack, guys. I always recommend puzzles, by the way, to people who are struggling because it just like breaks the monotony of just playing like 5-minute chess. Also, if you're struggling, or even if you're like pretty new to the game, like within the last year or two, to get better, you should probably play like 15 half-an-hour chess. I know you don't want to hear it. I know, like 3 minutes is fun, isn't it? But yeah, half an hour probably optimal for improvement. So I'm looking at this. If check, if they ever go to a dark square, maybe we've got that. But then actually, king would just take. I mean, surely this check or this check. If here they can slip this way, which is annoying, whereas this creates a nice overlap where the king has to go here, right? And then after that. This is check, mate. Well, the only move's this. So check, here, check. Only move is this. And then we've got a revealed attack. I don't see any good reveals. But I'm pretty sure it's that. What if this takes? That's not mate, because king can go this way. So I have to check here. Oh, and then this is the mate, right? Yeah. Okay. Couldn't quite see that at the start, but I knew it started there, so I saved myself a little bit of calculation there, just going for that one. So there's this idea. But wait. So if we take, they come in, we get this, but then it's mate. Okay. Whereas if this here takes, this is a weird one. Oh, the queen's there. The queen covers. I didn't notice. Okay, so we just take, right? Surely. It's the only move. How is that an 1800 puzzle? Alright. Although, saying that, it did take me a good few seconds, so... Oh, this looks supernatural because... Wait, but then back? But then check. And the king can't take because the bishop's defended there. So the king has to go back and then we give mate, right? So this cool little move here with the rook being pinned. Bosh, 1900 Lichess Puzzles. Here we go, guys. Checks, captures, attacks. So, first, I've done a few puzzles before, guys. I have. Chess.com, I sweated it out for a few weeks, just doing puzzles every night before bed. That was actually when I played my best chess. Makes me think I should get back to puzzles. So, yeah, this is a common thing of sacking, and then you get the queen in, and then back. But is there a finisher there? Actually, there might not be. Yeah, if this is a theme, sacking one rook. If this rook can get over, because then you can go like this and set up a mate. But no, this is the most forcing move, so that's why I'm looking at it first, guys. It's the only check in the position, I think. So if here, check. They can block, but we take. So their only move is this. But I don't quite see the mate. So next thing, captures. Captures, what can we capture? This not working. There's not really any captures, so the only other thing I wanted to think about was this. But then takes? What about that? Just unstoppable. Is that unstoppable because of the pawn? So the queen can't interpose. So mate in 2, guys. So the only thing we need to check for, have they got any checks? They've got this. We move over. They get this. We move over. They get this. Oh my god. If they do this, we take. If they go here, we go here. And then there's no more checks, right? There's this, but we take. So this is just mate in 2. So they go for it, but yeah, I calculated if this, it looks a bit scary with, actually no, I calculated queen in. But then we take the queen, but then bishop in. So yeah, running away doesn't look good. It looks like they just managed to sort of equalize. But if here, check, here, I didn't see that they had anything other than this check. Sorry, that isn't even check, is it? The king would be there. Okay, so we just take. Nice. That's a 1935 on Lichess Puzzles, guys. Just like, I hope you can see that I'm just going through it like super methodical, like check, mate, obviously, is like the #1 thing. I mean, it sounds simple, but it is literally, you got to go through like #1, is there a checkmate? #2, is there a mate in 2? And go down like check, and then to captures and attacks. And then there's the odd defensive one, but the like 95% of puzzles will be checks, captures, attacks. So there's this hitting the queen, but let's start with checks. So check here, mate. How much easier does that system of checks, captures, attacks make it, guys? Because otherwise, that you would never think of that in a game, would you? Really? Yeah, check. Only move, mate. Lovely. So 1952. I don't know if it takes into account how fast I'm doing it. I think it does. I'm getting less points now. Maybe I've slowed down a bit. Oh, I think that's just because I've climbed up a bit, so it's equalizing my rating. So first thing to note in this position, guys, pinned piece. When I'm in a game, I've started just shouting at myself, pinned pieces, because it's a magnet for tactics and it'll just win you so many games. So if they don't have any good blocks. They cannot block with this. And that is actually just mate. Mate in 2 after this useless interposition. Wait. Yeah. So this. That's just mate, right? Oh, wait. No, sorry. They've got this. But then I've got this deflecting the king away and then take the queen. So again, looking for checks in that position. Is there anything better? What about this? If here I get this. Here. There's no mate at the end. So yeah, it's just this. And then, so we could... What if... Actually, that also works. So the first thing I saw was deflect the king away and then take the... Wait, which one is it? Don't they both work? Right, so I'm thinking this as well, though. Take the queen, and then isn't this just mate? No, because the rook can slide back. So it is... Wait. Sorry, reset. Here doesn't work. So queen first doesn't work. What about rook first here, and we just win the queen? And it's not quite mate, is it? But yeah, win the queen, we're happy. So up to 1970, guys. Hope you're enjoying this one. Like and subscribe if you are, by the way. So channel's growing really quick. I'm gonna have to sing a song. I promised everyone I'd sing a song about chess or something. If I reach 1,000 subscribers within April, the month of April. So that's gonna be cringy, but you know. So wait, we're black, right? Okay, so black. First thing I saw was takes, except this covers, so that doesn't work. Although, takes, throwing the intermediate check, and then capture this does work, because if takes, we take with the king at the end. So I'm pretty sure it's that. It's also a check as well. So because that works, and it is the highest level, there's no checkmate, right? And it's the highest level of power. Then we just win the piece. Nice. So 1982 we are. Coming up the ranks. It's very satisfying, guys. So checks. I don't see any checks. So my mind is a bit kerfuzzled already. Might be a harder one. It's easier if it is just a check. So yeah, there's definitely no checks in the position. So where do we go from there? Captures. We've not really got any captures in the position apart from this. Okay. So now I'm turning my attention to these undefended pieces, guys. Or as I like to call them, magnets for tactics. So there's this, which pins both the knights up. And how can they actually defend? They can't defend this knight, because we take, and they can't defend like this because of the rook. So this seems to win a knight. There's no captures, so it's got to be an attack. No checks, no captures, it's got to be an attack. If this, have they got anything coming down here with the queen? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah, I was a little bit unsure about that one. It seemed good. But if this take the... It was wrong. We just lost 120 points. No. Yeah, that, because it just wins a knight. They cannot defend. They can't come here to defend. We take. I don't know how that doesn't win a knight, guys. Maybe there's something with the queen, some sort of counterplay. I mean, this also fucks the rook and knight, so that also looks good. Which maybe wins a piece more directly. Yeah, it does. It's a little bit more direct. The other one required... Well, the other one would have moved a piece. Well, the other one would have taken a piece straight away. Because there they could have moved the rook. So this also wins a knight. And this wins a knight as well. I don't know. But this is slightly more clear. Because it directly hits two pieces rather than a pin. I guess a fork is better than a pin. So that's why this is better. So are they threatening anything here? No, we just take the piece. So is there something here? I don't think so. What about this? This looks tactical. If this... and they come off the back rank, we get check here. But that's not mate, is it? King takes. This to try and get here, but the knight does guard. This to try and pin the pawn. Does that do anything? Not sure about this one, guys. Here they take. Oh, we're back down to 1855, guys. Let's try and do a couple more, and we'll leave it there. I hope you're shouting these answers at the screen, by the way, guys. Let me know in the comments if you... Which ones did you get before me? If you're unsure, guys, I'm totally flummoxed right now. If you're unsure, what I always do is just count the material and assess what is happening. So, neutral, neutral, neutralize, neutralize. And then pawns, we are down 2 pawns, that's it. These 2. That's the fastest way of counting material, guys, just like queen, queen. Rather than adding up the points, you know. So we've got to win a piece. Oh my god, that took me so long. Let's just check winning the queen. Guys, I know some of you in the comments got that before I did. That took me ages. Oh, and it didn't even give me many points there because I took so long. Fair enough, Lichess. So do we take this? Is there anything better? There's also that, hitting the queen. But after queen moves, we take the rook instead. Because actually, this is all about continuations, guys. I don't know what the technical chess term for this is, but who's got the better continuation? After this, I've got some lovely continuations. What has black got? Black can move the bishop, but in that case, I take the rook, you know? Can they do anything with a rook? Takes, 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 takes. They'd be giving up the exchange. Then they'd be getting this piece out of danger. But if takes, I take the queen. So this looks good. Better than just taking this. Although I don't know, I'm a bit skeptical about not just taking the free piece, and because what if there's a little tactic, you know? This just wins a rook instead of a bishop, right? Because the queen doesn't really have any good squares. This or this or this. There's no threats. Let's try it. So if take, they get my queen, but then we can even throw in this. Oh my god, right. So takes, they win my queen. Oh, but that comes with check. I was thinking, could we throw in this pawn check? So take, take. Do we take with the king? Anyway, it's gonna be, if we take this, then they just get the rook out of danger. We want to win this rook. Takes, it's just a case of whether we take with the bishop or the king, really. But I'm going to start there and then decide later. And luckily, the puzzle didn't make us decide. Maybe either were okay. So I looked at this pawn push first, because it looks logical to try and get the king. But also, this is forcing. So if check, and yeah, bear in mind, guys, cutting off the escape square for the king, maybe I should have said that. I sort of subconsciously realized that this and this, you know, is mate. So therefore this, they've not got a move other than to take the pawn, and then we just get mate. So climbing back up, 1895. Maybe last one, guys. Let's not tire myself out. So I notice if take, we'd get this pin, but if take, they just win my queen. Anyway, checks, captures, attacks. Let's not get hasty with these tactics. So here's a check, and then after this, what have we got? I'm not sure. Here. There's no more checks. So have we got any good moves? What about this? Would that threaten a mate? It'd threaten check. If here, check, here. King's running away. Normally these puzzles, guys, are like definite. They're concrete calculations. It's not like the king's going to run 20 moves and then maybe you'll checkmate them. Unless it's like a 3,000 rated puzzle. They tend to be like forcing moves where the king only has one square to go to. And if not, it's probably not that. So I really want to like line up or get this and line up here. But obviously bishop covers. What if this? We're not actually threatening the bishop. It's protected by the rook. What if just this? Or this? I feel like I'm missing something. Doesn't seem good enough for a puzzle solution. So if in doubt, guys, count the material. So minor piece, minor piece, minor piece. So 3 on 3, 2 rooks for the queen. And then they've also got a couple more pawns, so that they're up like a solid minor piece. They're up like 4 points of material, something like that. So if here, I just don't see what there is. Takes. There's also this hanging. So actually, yeah, that does simplify it. Yeah. Knowing this other piece is hanging makes it clear that we've got to get these pieces out of danger. So it is definitely the check, therefore, right? Okay. Yeah, I totally didn't see that this knight was hanging. So now we've got the chance to get this knight out of danger, either with take, and if captures, we still don't have any great moves. Or do we go like this and try and threaten this thing I was on about? It just, like I said, it didn't seem concrete. If here, this check, if here, take, and I can't really calculate much more than that. It seems like the king's not getting mated there. If here, what am I thinking? So this is still hanging, so now we can just take a piece. Why was I thinking this? Why did I not see the rook? Right, I'm getting tired, guys. This is my last puzzle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Very strenuous. Like, don't try and do too many. Just do like maybe 4 or 5 a day, like I just did there, and you'll do really well over the long term as your experience compounds and stuff like that. I know it's boring, but that is how you learn. All the teachers used to say that at school, like little and often and all that. But it does apply with chess as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. I'll see you next time. Cheers.